I love talking to Latino entrepreneurs, but what I should have said is I love talking to entrepreneurs that got an arts background because I got an arts background too. And you started touching on creativity plays a role, but because I get this
Yeah.
question often, but can you talk about how your creative ability and your creative background like really helps you in the role that you're in now?
You know, it's funny because I tell people all the time, I'm a designer and I just happen to be a CEO right now. Right. And it's, I think at the core of it, when you're designing something or creating something, you're typically solving a problem. Right. And I think that creativity is about solving problems in ways that people don't see, in ways that people don't realize are the opportunities to go solve that problem. And so today, as a design driven CEO, I obsess about the quality. I obsess about design. I obsess about the details of what we're building and why we're building it, right? And what that has turned to is building a culture. Right now, we're going to be approaching 50 people full time. Kind of crazy. We started a few months ago. We're about to hit 50 people full time. And the idea that, hey, we're design at core, we use creativity for innovation, we use quality as a differentiator, is now manifesting into the company where you see a developer spend a weekend to go level up that front end experience to be at that level, because this is not enough, because we are a company that puts design, quality, and experience at the core. And so for me as a CEO, it's like doubling down on that differentiator, because that's just part of my DNA, and people appreciate it and not take it for granted that what you bring as a designer or a creative person, not separating that from the business world. In fact, just leaning into it and say, this is how we should do business and this is why. And for me, I had to second guess myself many times. Like, I'm trying to separate the designer in me, the creative in me. But more and more, as I see it become a differentiator in the marketplace, is like, screw that. I'm going to double down on that, bring my whole self into my leadership and bring creativity, design, all of that into the boardroom. Right. And so it's been fun to see that sort of span out.
I love it.